Hey guys, so if you're a student in Canada, understanding the complex world of personal finance in Canada is a huge challenge. Of course, because they don't teach you this in school. I mean, about 50% of the people living in Canada are living paycheck to paycheck, so the chances are, even your teachers or professors are struggling financially. Here's the thing, personal finance is complicated. There's just so many credit cards to choose from, so many banks to choose from, so many investment accounts to choose from. 16 years ago when I started college, god damn, I'm so old, there wasn't as much information online on how students in Canada should start their financial journey. I remember about 15 or 16 years ago, I was studying at University of Toronto. I walked across BMO and they were advertising an Air Miles credit card for students. And at the time, I didn't know much about credit card rewards. All I thought to myself was, if I get this credit card and use it a lot, maybe I'll get enough Air Miles to fly around the world. So I got the Air Miles student card from BMO, and after about a year, I didn't get anywhere close to enough points to fly anywhere with Air Miles. And then I lost my Air Miles account. So I lost all the points I accumulated throughout the year, which wasn't a lot, but it taught me something. It taught me that I had no idea what I was doing, which I think it's what's happening with a lot of college students, and that's fine. Cause you're young, you still have a lot to learn, and now is a good time to start learning about Canadian personal finance. So in this video, I'm gonna tell you the personal finance journey that I would take right now if I was 15 years younger. The first thing I'll do was to open up a checking account with a Big 5 bank and apply for a student's credit card as soon as possible. Opening up a credit card line as soon as possible is a great way to build credit history. A solid credit history is important if you want to get a mortgage in the future, and also to upgrade your credit card in the future for better rewards, and have more leverage if you want to get a loan in the future, like a car loan. Here's the thing, as a student, all major banks in Canada will offer you a free checking account as long as you're in student status. Personally, I would probably open up a checking account with BMO. Now, I'm not sponsored, endorsed, or affiliated with BMO by any means. But the reason why I would choose BMO to open up my checking account if I was a student right now is because they offer one of the best student credit cards in Canada. Now, there's many types of credit cards in Canada. You have rewards, travel, prepaid, and cashback credit cards. But as a student, you want to keep your personal finance simple. And BMO Student Cashback MasterCard does just that. It's a cashback credit card. Basically, every time you swipe your card for a purchase, you get cashback. It's that simple. You don't have to track your rewards or figure out the best way to maximize your rewards. So the BMO Student Cashback MasterCard offers 3% cashback for groceries. And if you're a student that lives alone, the highest expense for your monthly budget will be groceries. Of course, that's after rent. And that 3% cashback for groceries for the BMO Student Cashback MasterCard is the highest for any free credit cards in Canada. Unfortunately, the 3% cashback for groceries is only up to the first $500 spent on groceries per month. But for a student in Canada, even in this economy, $500 a month for groceries is plenty for a single student. The card also offers 1% cashback for recurring bills, so your Netflix bills as well as your phone bills, and 0.5% cashback for everything else. Now, as a student, the number one thing you should learn when you're young is that credit card bills should be paid off in full every single month. You see, the number one reason why the Canadian credit card debt is through the roof right now is because people don't pay off their credit card bills. Of course, I mean, if people could pay off their credit card bills, there wouldn't be any debt. I think what I'm trying to say is people use credit cards like it's free money, even though it's not. Cause any unpaid balance, the interest rate that you're being charged is extremely high. So let me give you an example. So if you have a credit card statement, you'll see the balance that you have to pay. So in this case, wait, how did I spend over $5,700 in May? I guess it's because my wife forced me to buy a new dishwasher and stovetop.
No, it's because you broke our dishwasher and stovetop.
No, I didn't. Okay, maybe I did. Trust me, I don't have anger issues.
But you do.
Shut up! Anyways, you see the balance here that you owe on your credit card statement? You need to pay that off every single month. Yeah, I know that there's a minimum payment, but you want to ignore that. Cause if you don't pay off your balance in full every single month, credit card companies will charge you an insanely high interest rate, like 20%. And dude, that hurts. I mean, just the context here. If you put your money inside a high interest savings account right now, the highest interest rate that the banks are offering is like 5%. So the 20% interest rate that the banks are charging is like 4 times more than what they're offering. This is why credit card debt is at an all-time high. Because once you fall behind in a payment, it's really hard to catch back up because the 20% interest rates will make sure that you're financially struggling. So before you use your credit card, you want to make sure that you can actually afford what you're purchasing. Again, I'm not trying to scare you because credit cards are a great way to build your credit score as well as get some rewards in the process. Now, many students start working part-time during college. I used to tutor during college, so I had some income. So if you have some income with some credit history, you might be eligible to get approved for some entry-level credit cards, which is what I would do if I was 15 years younger and have some income with some credit history. Personally, I would first consider the Simply Visa cashback for that 4% cashback for restaurants. It's a free credit card and a perfect second credit card for your credit card collection, and the credit card's great when you hang out with friends at restaurants. Or you can even consider the Rogers MasterCard if you're a Rogers Shaw or Fido customer. Now, the next thing I would do in my personal finance journey is to open up an investment account. Here's the thing, you don't actually need to put any money inside the account, but the thing is, you want to learn how to invest early. Personally, I would open up Wealthsimple Trade. It's a free trading platform which allows users to trade Canadian stocks without paying commission. And if you're a student and you're new to investing, I would highly encourage you to check out Wealthsimple Trade. To be honest, you even need to start trading there. Just get an account, log in once in a while to check out how a trading platform works in Canada. And if you do have some money, like your parents give you an allowance or you started working a part-time job, I would start my investment journey by buying S&P 500 ETFs like ZSP. Perhaps put in like $100 or $200 in ZSP every single month and watch it grow long term. The point of having this transaction every single month is so that you can get into the habit of investing. And because long-term investing is one of the best ways to accumulate wealth by the time you retire. And by the way, when I mean investing, I don't mean investing in highly risky penny stocks. But what I mean is investing in high-quality ETFs with proven historical returns. And in addition, Wealthsimple can be your bank as well. The Wealthsimple Cash account is under the Wealthsimple umbrella that gives you at least 4% interest rates that kinda acts like a checkings account. The account comes with Wealthsimple Cash card, which gives you 1% cashback for all your purchases. Which means for your grocery bills, you can use the BMO Student Cashback MasterCard to get that 3% cashback for groceries. Everything else, you can use the Wealthsimple Cash card for 1% cashback. Now, the Wealthsimple Cash card really isn't a credit card, it's more like a debit card. You'll need to have money inside your Wealthsimple Cash account to use it. Cause every time you use the Wealthsimple Cash card, it'll automatically deduct funds from your Wealthsimple Cash account. So you need to make sure you have enough funds inside your Wealthsimple Cash account before you use this card for any purchases. So to summarize, if I was 15 years younger, this is what I would do in 2024 to start my financial journey. First, I would get a BMO Student Checking Account cause it's free for students. Next, apply for the BMO Student Cashback MasterCard for that 3% cashback for groceries. It's a simple cashback MasterCard and in my opinion is the best student credit card in Canada. Perfect for students that don't want to overcomplicate their personal finance. Again, I'm not sponsored or endorsed by BMO to say any of this. And once I do get my credit card approved, pay my credit card balance in full every single month to build my credit score. And once I get some income and start working part-time, I would consider applying for the Simply Visa cashback to get that 4% cashback for restaurants. In addition, I will open up a Wealthsimple account to start investing in long-term ETFs. Again, it doesn't have to be much. It can be $50 or $100 a month just so I get into the habit of long-term investing. Because again, what you do financially when you're young sets you up for success in the future. It's a snowball effect. Anyways, that's it for today. If you enjoyed this video and learned something, consider a like and sub. Again, I wish somebody would have told me how to start my financial journey 15 years ago. But if you have any questions, just leave it down below and I'll try my best to help you out. And if you're new to the channel, I make financial tips for Canadians in my long form content and financial comedy in my shorts. With that said, thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.